Hello. Howdy. We're not starting a sprint immediately. I just forgot to actually share it. Alrighty tighty. Sorry we're late. Had some personal life issues. They are resolved at this moment. So now we can start.
And then camera issues. And then pet issues. It's a thing.
And then a phone call.
The two.
I should not have any interruptions during the stream, so I hopefully can actually get some work done. I already cooked and ate dinner. And Jordan and Noelle went upstairs. So I should be good to go. I'm just now realizing I don't think I turned the oven off, so I'm going to go check that real quick.
I don't know what the dog is barking at. I don't know. Hear puppy bark.
On Wednesday, Jordan had to go up to Portland to do his ASE recertification test. And he brought Voodoo Donuts home because I love Voodoo Donuts. And he got a dozen, just like an assorted dozen, which is normal. And he brings home 2 boxes. I'm like, oh, they usually put it in one box. And he's like, I know. And he opens up one box, and there is a giant, and I mean giant, like this long, giant, penis-shaped Boston cream-filled donut. Boston cream is my favorite kind of donut. Well, sorry, it's not Boston cream. It was Portland cream, but that's just because they're in Portland. But anyways, Boston cream is my favorite kind of donut. And so he saw it there. It's a giant penis-shaped Boston cream donut. And he got it for me. He's like, I saw this, and I had to get it for you. And I was like, oh my God.
Oh, goodness.
Like a regular Boston cream donut is like this big, and I can eat that in one go. This giant one, I had to break it up into like 4 different pieces to eat it because all 4 different times because it was so huge. And it was actually on their menu labeled Cock and Balls donut. Cock and Balls Portland cream donut. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, what a donut. Yeah. I mean, I appreciated it, and I thought the joke was funny, but I was not expecting that in my Voodoo Donuts box. That's the name. Yep. Cock and Balls is what it's on the menu. Cock and Balls Portland cream.
That's, yeah. I love Voodoo Donuts.
Voodoo Donuts is the bomb diggity. They invented the maple bacon bar. So I am not entirely sure anymore that Voodoo Donuts is an establishment meant for children.
Yeah, me either. They have some names along those lines.
They have just strayed further and further from the path of God. Just kidding. So yeah. All right. So far, the only people that have said anything in the comments are Lizzie. Hello, Lizzie. You were the first one here. And you also haven't been in here for.
You haven't been here forever.
Yeah, I haven't streamed like the last 3 Fridays prior to today, so that's probably why. And then we had Amber being like, "Oh, we'll start in a minute," because that's when like personal life stuff was happening, and then a phone call and all the stuff. And she's like, okay, let me just say something in here so they don't think we've abandoned them. And then Devin came in, hello. And then Jennifer came in, what's up, Jennifer? I think that I want to work on my own stuff today because I haven't worked on my own stuff in many months. Many moons have passed since I've worked on my own stuff.
I really, really want to work on my own stuff, but I need to get this damn book read.
I just need to figure out what I want to work on right now.
I've never been so like, there's good stuff in this, but I'm tired of reading, than this book. And I don't know why.
I came up.
Not my genre.
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt you. What is the book that you're reading?
It is the one for the Writer's Workshop. It is Mastering Your Mystery. And it's a good book, and it talks about things that are more than just mystery. The first half was more so about mystery. But, like, now I'm in the 20s where it's talking about newsletters and fan clubs and categories, keywords, things like that. It's all stuff that's really good, no matter what genre you read, and, like, really good information, like, because I take notes, you know what I mean? So, like, yeah. But it's just so long. I'm on 29 of 42. And I've been reading it for 2 hours every night since the 5th.
I haven't really been reading anything other than client stuff. I have not finished a non-client book at all this year. Or maybe I finished one at the very beginning of the year. I can't remember.
So I've got to where I've got 2 Christine Fegans I'm simultaneously reading, but haven't touched in a month and a half. I get home at 7. I read this from 7 to 9, and then from 9 to 11 I spend time with Kira.
Nice.
So I don't have time.
Speaking of which, we just can admire her work right here.
She is making some really pretty ones that kind of like tree trunk rings, and they're so pretty.
I had a panic moment with these because Noelle got into my drawer and pulled them out, and she put them on the floor, and I stepped on one. It was face down, so I didn't stab my foot or anything, but it bent the earring part like all the way sideways, and I freaked out that it was broken, but I fixed it. It's all good now.
If that ever happens, you can mail them to me. I'll fix them.
And we can also admire Amber's handiwork.
Yep.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
I actually sold a pair of green ones like that to somebody at work a couple of days ago.
Oh, nice. And how is work?
It's work. Our computers went down today, so it was very interesting work because I didn't know how they did it manually, and so I didn't want to do it manually, so I used it as an excuse to go pick up my car since I didn't have anybody waiting, and got to miss the whole thing being down. It was great.
Wow. My kitten really likes the process of my sister's bunk bed being built. Can't say the same for my dad.
She said earlier there was wood like all over the house.
I went to Walmart today because I had to pick up my groceries, and I went in because I had forgotten to put something on the list. And it was a trap because all of the school supplies were all at the very front of the store.
We went to Walmart right before this, and I was like, oh, Kira's like, I don't want to look at that. I don't want to look at that. I was like, don't let me look at that. Don't let me look at that.
It's all right. I caved. I got a binder. I needed one, but I got a pretty one in my, like, current favorite color. This is, like, the color of my life right now. And I got some new pens and a couple of red pens because I keep losing my red pen, and so I got a couple of replacements in case I lose it again. And I got some paper because I needed that, but like I kept it down to the very minimum of what I needed, and I didn't I didn't buy everything I had. I know, because I was like, oh, I should get some notebooks because, like, you know, they're not usually this cheap, and I grabbed a few and I was like, I don't need them, and I put them back.
See, and that's my thing is I actually 2 weeks ago bought notebooks because of something I was reading in the fantasy formula book, and I was like, now they're all like $1, $1.25, and I bought each of these for like $5. I'm like, son of a bitch, totally forgot it was about to be school supply season.
I usually will wait till, because Walmart usually towards the end of school supply season they usually drop to 25 cents a piece, and that's when I'll go in and I'll get like $3 worth or whatever, because I do use notebooks a lot, and when I was in school still I used a lot of notebooks, but I'm not in school now. I have a bunch of unused or partially used notebooks already, and I'm trying to go through those. But I had to exercise willpower. But I needed a binder because the one that I was using was falling apart. But I have a binder for my meal planning stuff now, so I have a calendar with meals. I'm missing a few days that are not filled out, but meals. And then I started printing out recipes and putting them in here. And then I have papers so I can go through the recipes and write down my grocery list and like everything I need in one thing.
There you go.
So I'm trying to get my life organized.
Yeah, no, that's how I'm trying to stay out of a depression funk, is getting super organized.
Well, for me, it's my ADHD has been really debilitating for the last few months, like really debilitating of me getting anything done and me even functioning day to day. So I'm trying to do different things that will help me cope with that because I don't want to get on medication, but it's to the point right now where I have been seriously considering talking to my doctor about getting on medication for my ADHD. I've never been medicated for my ADHD. I was proud of that for a while. Now I'm like, please give me the pills that are going to help me cope with this shit.
That's the way it was with my depression. You get to a point you're just like, I fucking give up trying so hard.
Yeah, well, I'm back on my antidepressants. Those are ones that I'm like, yeah, I'm fine with taking antidepressants. I don't particularly want to take anything for ADHD because like stuff like Adderall and stuff that's some pretty high risk stuff that you got going on there.
Yeah.
Like there are people who get addicted to like ADHD medication, and I have a somewhat addictive personality. I'd rather not get addicted to Adderall or whatever they would give me.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I don't want to become dependent on any medications. So I like school supplies because I've become a pen and notebook hoarder. Same.
I think that's a prerequisite to being a writer.
I am trying a new pen. It's the Sharpie S Gel. I like it, but it bleeds a little bit.
Does it? I was going to ask, does it bleed?
It's really smooth. Here, here's a notebook. Okay. I'm going to show you how smooth it writes.
Oh, nice.
It's nice. It's really bold. It doesn't quite bleed on the first pass, but you can see it through the page.
Yeah.
Because it's really dark. But if you were to write over that, or like...
So you couldn't write front and back without it being...
Yeah, you wouldn't. You can't write front and back. Or if you write on really thick paper, it'd be fine. Like, the paper in my bullet journal is slightly thicker, so it doesn't bleed. Like, you can't see it through that.
Yeah.
So that's primarily what I got these pens for, was for my bullet journal. But they write really smooth. They're really dark. My other favorite pen that I really enjoy is, a lot of people are like, oh, the Pilot G2. I like the Pilot G2, but I really like the Uniball Signo, I think it's called. And I almost got them today because my Uniball, I only have one left, but it was broken. Like, it doesn't write for some reason, so I had to throw it away.
That's the break.
Yeah, I'm really depressed about it because I don't have any left. And I almost got them, but they're fairly expensive. So I got the cheaper ones instead.
I don't know where any of my good pens are.
All right, it's been 15 minutes. We've been rambling, talking about random stuff. We should do a sprint because, yeah.
That's what we're here for.
That's what we would come for. And also, my Friday night writing stream has officially been dubbed Friday Night Writes because I couldn't pass up the pun. It's officially Friday Night Writes. All right. My friends I play PlayStation with, they're like, please come play with us. I'm like, I told you guys I was busy, so get over it. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Yay.
Weird ending.
Yeah. I kind of like it, but I kind of don't like it at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it.
I don't know what I want to work on, and I've just been kind of sitting here staring.
I got a page of notes.
Eyebrows. You have eyebrows. You have.
I do have eyebrows.
You clip your eyebrows and turn my head.
No, my eyebrows are really bushy right now.
Yeah, mine is one bushy too.
Yours are bushy too?
Yeah. I want the bushy.
Here, show them your bushy eyebrows.
Look,
They don't look that bushy to me.
it's bushy. It's bushy. Look.
Your eyebrows are really soft.
No, it's shooting. It's shooting.
Your eyebrows are shooting.
Yeah.
What are they shooting?
My hands.
They're shooting your hands. Oh, okay.
It's not shooting on my hands. It stopped. Mommy, it's not shooting. Mommy, it's not shooting, Mommy. It's not shooting. Not shooting, Mama. My eyeballs not. When we stopped.
Oh, yeah.
Mama, watch this.
This?
Yeah.
I'm doing a live stream right now.
And see how it. Hi.
Why are you wearing a diaper? Where did you even get this?
Daddy's room.
My goodness gracious. You are potty trained. You don't need to wear a diaper.
Yeah. Nom, nom, nom,
Say
nom,
hi,
nom.
Amber.
Hi, Amber.
Hi, Noel.
You to wash your hair, you have a big giant
Rat's nest.
here. You have
Yeah.
a big giant rat's nest tangle right on the back of her head.
Yeah.
Her hair was super colorful, but it's really faded right now.
I know.
Your hair's getting so long, Noel.
Mommy.
You are Noel.
Can just try well. Can just try well.
Noel, say hi, Lizzie.
Hi, Lizzie.
Say hi, Devin.
Hi, Dan.
Say hi, Jennifer.
Hi,
Jennifer.
Dan. Hi, Jennifer.
There you go.
There you go.
Hi,
Who's Ack?
I can see in the picture.
What picture?
In there. Right here.
That's Lizzie.
What's this?
That's Devin.
What's this?
That's Mommy.
This is my mommy.
Yeah?
You mine.
I'm your mommy.
That's my daddy. What's
Where?
this?
That's Lizzie again. All of this is Lizzie.
Yeah. This is dog.
No, that's Lizzie.
No.
They're all the same picture. It's all Lizzie.
No, it's my friends.
It's your friends.
Yeah.
Oh, Lizzie, you're my child's friend now, apparently. She has claimed you.
You have been claimed.
My
It is
friend.
great to know
You're
Noel's
my
Noel's
friend.
friend.
You're my friend ever. You're my friend. You're my friend, mommy. You're my friend, mama.
Oh, I'm so glad. I like being your friend.
You're a friend.
I like being your friend.
You're a friend. That's all my friends. This is my friends. This is my mommy. This is this.
That's a YouTube video.
This.
That's also a YouTube video.
What's this?
That's also a YouTube video.
What's this?
That's also a YouTube video.
What's this? What's
It's
this?
all
That's right.
YouTubes.
It's Russell Brand.
He's my friend.
Oh, he's your friend. She's friends with a celebrity.
What's this?
That is a woman whose name I cannot pronounce because it's African and I don't know how to pronounce it.
What's this?
That is a guy named Nick DeRamio.
What's this?
That is a picture of a cow.
I'm waiting for you to say Hamilton on one of those.
What's this?
That's my live stream.
What's this, Mommy?
That's a cow and a chicken.
It goes moo and bug.
Mm-hmm.
It goes cluck.
Cluck, cluck, cluck.
That one is Britney Spears.
This one is my aunt.
That's your ankh? What does your ankh mean?
What's this, Mama?
That's Britney Spears.
It's my spears. It's my spears too.
That's Gabby Hanna.
That's my spears too.
I've been getting a lot of recommended videos.
What's this? What's
Gabby
his
Hanna
name? What's
controversy.
his name, Mommy?
His name is, oh God, I can't remember, but his YouTube channel's name is Chadiversity.
Russell
does
Brand
medieval
scares me
stuff.
too. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I'm honestly really impressed with his
What's
intellect.
his name, Mommy? With pictures.
Yeah, he does the comedy and all that kind of stuff. But have you guys watched his or listened to his podcast or seen any of his videos about his podcast? He's a very intelligent guy. And I watched a video
What's
of
this,
him interviewing,
Mommy?
that's
What's-
Devin, of him interviewing Ben
What's
Shapiro today.
Mhm.
What's
It was
this,
only like
Mama?
half of the
What's
interview, and it cut
this?
off in the middle and said, if you want to watch the
What's
rest, you gotta
this,
go
Mama?
subscribe to my podcast, which,
What's
fine,
this?
whatever. But it was
What's
really awesome
this?
because I feel like a lot of the people that interview Ben Shapiro of opposing views kind of do
Yes,
it
Mama.
just to have like,
That's
oh,
not-
gotcha moments against Ben. But Russell was asking him really thought-provoking questions and then would listen and let him talk without interrupting him, took notes of stuff for him to look up later. Like, it was a very, and they had a really good conversation. Like, I really enjoyed that, watching it. And I've seen a lot of his interviews and stuff that he's done lately. He's really really into politics. And so he interviews a lot of different political figures and stuff.
I feel like with Russell Brand, you just never know what you're gonna get because he looks and acts goofy as fuck. But yet, I have seen him be thought-provoking. But in the same 5 minutes, he was very questionable and thought-provoking and deep, trying to be deep and profound. He then turned it into a dick joke.
I don't know. In his podcast, I've watched a bunch of his podcast videos, and he's got his YouTube channel where he posts a lot of his podcast stuff. I haven't seen him do that. He doesn't really do comedy on there at all. He really, he takes it seriously. And he talks a lot about his drug addiction and going through rehab, and he talks about his kids and his wife, and I don't know. I feel like he's one of those celebrities that's really impressed me with how much he's grown and changed. Because he is one of those comedians that's just like a off the walls kind of a comedian. But now all the stuff that I see from him now is like really good content.
Good, maybe he's grown up.
Yeah. And you guys might really like the interview he did with Ben Shapiro. It's the first half of it is on his YouTube channel. It's just Russell Brand is his thing. But it came up on my thing today, and I was like, oh, I don't have anything to do right now. And it was like 15 minutes long, so I watched it and played Minecraft and listened to it. And I really enjoyed it. It was a very
Mommy,
they both said a lot of stuff, and I was like, oh, that's really awesome. But I just really liked how shush your mouth, I'm talking. I really liked how respectful he was to the person who's interviewing, who often gets a lot of hate from interviewers and stuff.
Yeah, he really does.
It was really good. The name of the video, I believe it was let me find it. Actually, I cannot remember. It was something, and Ben Shapiro respectfully disagreed. Oh yeah, it was Russell Brand and Ben Shapiro, quote, respectfully disagreeing. And it's 50 minutes and 36 seconds. But the name of his podcast is called Under the Skin. But he asked Ben questions about his religion, never made fun of him for it. Just what is this? What do you believe on this aspect? in terms of your religion. Listen. Okay, that's really interesting. What does this mean? This word that you said, what does that mean? Okay, what about this in regards to your religion? Listen. Okay, that's really cool. And then like, it was really awesome to watch. I don't know. He's just a very,
Like I said,
he's
maybe
grown
up.
He's definitely grown. And I don't even know, I don't think he really does comedy anymore. I haven't seen him do comedy in a long time.
Well, to be fair, nobody's really done comedy in a long time thanks to COVID.
All the stuff that I see on his YouTube is stuff from his podcast. I don't see him doing any, don't touch the keyboard. Like his most recent video was Think Politics is Corrupt, watch this. And it's like an 8-minute video. He did one thing about why the mainstream media is banging the drum for the Billionaire Space Club. He did a video recently where he interviewed a Palestine activist that is an Israeli guy who used to be an Israeli Zionist, but now is an advocate for Palestine. And he interviewed him and had this really long clip that he posted of like, I think everybody needs to hear this. This is like such a good thing. Did you just crumple up my papers?
Yeah.
Okay, you need to exit my presence.
No.
You need to exit my presence right now.
No.
Boundaries set.
1 moment.
Gotta love toddlers and teenagers. I don't know. I haven't watched anything Russell Brand in
No.
probably a good 4 years.
YouTube.
So I was telling Noelle she needed to go away from me, and I turned to look.
Wow.
There is toilet paper all over the floor. Just a pile of toilet paper right there that she unrolled. A brand new freaking roll of toilet paper.
Who needs a cat when you've got a Noelle?
You need to leave my presence immediately, or you're going to be in big trouble. Go upstairs
No.
with your dad.
No.
Right now.
No.
All right, we're going to start a sprint now so I can discipline the
Bedtime.
3-year-old. Actually, it is your bedtime.
Yeah, I was saying it's past 8:30, so.
Yeah, 8:30 is usually when I'm getting her teeth brushed and stuff to get her in bed. So we're going to go to brush your teeth. Yay! You want to say go?
No.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
No. No.
Do you want to say go?
No.
Okay, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Go!
Hello.
Okay. I decided that I'm going to try to work on my cowboy romance, and I'm going to take a moment to be a little bit egotistical, but I'm rereading my first chapter that I wrote, and it's actually quite good. I'm very impressed with myself.
I'm glad for you.
I mean, at least I think it's good. I don't know what other people think. Oh, speaking of which, I'm looking for beta readers for this project. It's not finished yet, but it's going to be like a chapter by chapter type thing because I want to post it on Bella. If anybody's interested that is currently watching, it is a contemporary romance set in a modern cowboy setting in rural Oregon. The main character is a horse trainer that has a seriously bad habit of taking on strays, and the main character is one of those strays that he takes in, or the female main character. She's a single mom about to become homeless because getting evicted, and yeah, it's a cute romance. I'm proud of it so far. So if you're interested, enjoy that kind of book, and you would like to help me beta read for me and give me some pointers, just let me know.
I will have to see how I'm looking.
If you want to read the first chapter and then see how you feel from there, or whatever, but it's going to be like a chapter by chapter thing. Like I'll send you a chapter as I finish them, kind of situation.
I think that might actually work best, type of thing. Because then I could just say one and done every time.
Right. You read it and be like, okay, I can't take any more. After each chapter, you can have that possibility of doing that. I just would like feedback as I'm getting it ready to put on Bella, because, yeah, it's going to be one of those ones where I, like what I do with my Wattpad stuff, where I write a chapter each week and post it, and then when it's all done and complete, I'll leave it up for I don't know how long, and then I'll take it down and actually publish it in book form, physical book form.
Trying to decide how I want to. I thought about making book 3, since I'm still editing it and things like that. Thought about editing it and putting it on Bella, and then once the story's done and I'm ready to publish it, I can always take it down and then publish.
Right. Well, I think a lot of people are going to be doing that. Charlie said that they were going to be doing it. I'm going to do it with this one. You just can't have it on Bella if it is published anywhere else, or if it's published. So if you put it on Bella and then you take it down and publish it, you can't put it back on Bella ever again. But I feel like putting it on Bella would be a good place to start getting the readers in, especially with your book in particular, because it's a series, but if they're standalones, I think you'd be fine, because then you'd be like, oh, do you like this book? Well, the first 2 books are published in the series. You can go buy them and read them.
Yeah. Because I was originally going to try to do it with my Pride story, but I just don't have enough written. And the Bella started like right at the wrong time of me writing this story.
Mm-hmm. I was hoping to have something written and ready to go on Bella when they did it, but they didn't announce it. They just did a really soft launch, like hella soft launch. They just kind of woke up, were like, hey, click, okay, Bella's live. Didn't tell anybody. It just went live.
Yeah, they went from, hey, it'll be sometime the last 2 weeks of July to, hey, we did it.
Yeah. The only reason why I knew about it was on Tuesday, because that's when they launched it. It was on Tuesday. And Charlie was on my stream, and they're like, yeah, they launched Bella. And I was like, wait, really? It's launched? He's like, or they were like, yeah. I went on just because every day I get up and I check it to see if my thing exists yet. And I turned it on this morning, and it existed. And I was like, oh, they didn't make any announcements, did they?
Nope, they just did last 2 weeks of July, and that was the last we heard. Yeah.
Now, see, I don't know how many people are actually watching because the view thing on the top left here keeps going up and down. Like, it's at 4 now, but just a moment ago it was at 1, and before that it was at 8, and I don't think there's actually 8 people watching. So if you're here and you can hear me, say hi in the comments or in the chat on the side. I wanna know that you're here.
It's been a consistent 4 every time I looked.
Well, when I came back from when I turned off the timer and I came back to unmute myself, it said 1. I ignored it because I thought it was probably a thing, but then I looked again and it said 4. So it was probably just a glitch.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be gone. We leave tomorrow morning. We won't be back till Sunday afternoon. But so next week, I think, like, I kind of just made that decision. So, like, I think next week I'm gonna read a chapter, re-look at the rules, make sure I cover everything, and then put 5 episodes up, or put an episode up as I read it, and like decide where to cut it.
Nice.
Because, like I said, I want to. July's goal is to get the mystery book read, and then finish the fantasy book. I never got to finish writing all my notes and stuff. Because August, I want to, on top of my Sunday streams, do a Twitter Wednesday stream right after Charlie, and use that to put the fiction book into practice. And then that way I can then put Save the Cat and Romancing the Beat into practice on top of that. And I think that will give me a really solid everything for my series. Because the way she breaks down how she does her series, she has a notebook for each book, and how she breaks down each notebook is like, holy hell, that's easy. Why did I never think of it like that? Instead of having all these documents up, which are great for referencing, I don't remember what's in each book. I just remember what I have for the series, and trying to keep it all straight on 5 different documents online gets confusing. So if I can break it down per notebook, or each book by notebook, then that would make it a whole lot easier to reference.
Great. Kelly Reese, I don't recognize your name, so I'm gonna assume that you're new. I could be wrong, and if I am, please correct me, but I'm assuming that you're new. So hello, I'm glad you're here. Welcome. I hope you like it enough to stay. We can kind of be chatterboxes sometimes, but I'm glad you're here. Yeah. And Devin is also still here. And the first 3 episodes on Bella are free.
Yeah.
There are 2 people, author tubers, that I know personally that are on Bella, which is C.E. Dorsett, Charlie. It has reached, I saw a post earlier today.
I think it was like
Charlie.
300, 200, 300, something like that.
Charlie is number 84 overall on Bella right now, total. And then is, I think, number 3 in LGBTQ, and
yeah, they did a timer like to celebrate.
Yeah, I need to look. Amazon.com/King. Nope, not that. King-Bella. Okay. Blinded Angels by Charlie Dorsett is, where's this ranking? There's 2 reviews on it, 2 5-star reviews. It's got 34 likes on Bella. It is, how do I look at the rankings?
I don't know. I don't know how to look at all that yet. I'm trying to find it on Insta where they posted.
Here, you know what? Let me just go to Okay, LGBT fiction. So I know they said it was higher up in the LGBT. Can't remember where they posted it now to go look.
I could.
But
Since
if you like LGBT fiction, Charlie's Vela book is main character is non-binary, a non-binary goth in the mid-90s named Ellis, and it's a fantasy book as well. And then I don't know how to see where the rank, like where it ranks, because that's what I want to know is what the rankings are. I don't know.
could have swore I seen where they posted it because they posted their timer. Could have swore it was on Insta, but I'm not seeing it now.
I will find out. We're going to do a sprint here in just a moment. Okay, you are new to my channel. Hello. I'm glad you're here. Oh, and Jennifer's still here too. Editing my first 3 chapters for Vela won't be talking too much. That's fine. That's fine. All right, let's do a sprint so we can get some work done. And yeah, let's put the timer back on the screen. Another 20 minutes on the clock, and I will find out about the rankings on Charlie's thing, and let you know when we come back. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Yay!
The child has my lights on, so the cameras are like. Green screen says, "What the fuck?"
I'm really confused because there's a random word in this document that looks like it's highlighted, but it's not. Like, I can add a highlight to it, and then I remove the highlight. Oh, there it went away. It was like highlighted like a light blue color, but every time I would click on it and try to change it, it said it wasn't highlighted. And I was like, what the heck in spiel? I was freaking out, but apparently it's fixed now. I am hoping that these first few chapters are pretty solid and I can send them to beta readers for review. And then I can put them on Bella. The struggle I'm having, though, is that I cannot think of a title for it. Right now it's still just called Project Cowboy because I can't think of a good title. So, and I could go with something stereotypical, like romance-y type title, but I don't want to. I want to come up with something good.
Yeah, I was looking at like what you have to put and everything like that. I'm like, description of the book. I don't even know if I wrote one yet.
Oh, jeez.
Because I've got like each book that I finished, like there's Unknown Love with this blurb, Unknown Family with this blurb, but I haven't started working on the chapters and like original, modified, and final edits.
Right.
So I don't think I've written a blurb for that yet.
I'm trying to see if there's a tag for cowboy romance, but it's not coming up in the popular tags. None of these tags interest me, Bella. I want... Okay. Romance, fantasy, magic, adventure, mystery, love, paranormal, horror, action, thriller, humor. I want cowboy.
Well, everybody wants a cowboy.
I wish I'd married a cowboy, honestly. I'll just ditch Jordan and go find myself a cowboy.
You're fine.
I want a cowboy.
Don't wait to fill it out on the next one.
Show me cowboy.
It's like magic people. Show me a cowboy.
Oh, I found the post from Charlie. It said number 3 in LGBT, let me pull it up again. I'm gonna stab you, phone. Scroll. Okay. Number 3 in LGBT fiction, number 32 in fantasy fiction, and number 84 overall. I think that its ranking dropped a bit now because I couldn't find it on, like, it lost its crown, but I don't know why.
Really needs a crown. That's not cool.
Well, I looked through all of the popular tags, and cowboy is not a single damn one of them. I want. Cowboy romance. Is that so much to ask?
I don't even, like, not for lack of trying, I don't even know how to get onto Vella on the reading side of it. Like, every time I've gotten on Vella, it's to, like, look at the story side of it and to put a story on. I don't even know how to read the damn thing.
Amazon.com/Kindle-Vella is the reader side of it. The one to post it is the KDP side, but it's Kindle-Vella after Amazon.com. Wouldst thou like the link? Because I can give you that.
Well, I was already typing it in, but probably.
Put it in the comments, and I'll put it in the private chat. There you go. And I don't like the search method, because when I go to search Cowboy Romance, instead of keeping me on the Vella page, it takes me to the regular Amazon page, and then it has like regular books and Vella books, and it doesn't look like the regular Vella site does. And I'm getting, I feel like they didn't quite work out the kinks of this program.
Not quite. Thank you. I can look at that. Because I was like, I want to read everybody's story, but this isn't working.
Like the Kindle Vella itself, the way this website looks, it's nice. I don't mind it. The story itself, when you click on it, is a stripe of text down the middle of the screen, like it's formatted for a phone. Which bothers me. They should have done two different things where you format it for one for the computer and one for the phone. But, you know, what do I know? I've only been on Wattpad for fucking a decade. So.
You know what I almost want to do is, like, read a story and then try to get a hold of the person to interview them.
That'd be cool.
Like, just go through the list of whoever's crowned right now. Since, like, I already know Charlie and Chloe are on there, and they're already on my to be interviewed for season 2.
You could go through your favorite genres and, like, do the number one in each genre or something. Like the number, here, let's see. You want just see
Romance, fantasy, magic, adventure, mystery, love, paranormal, horror.
I don't want to see the tags in paranormal. I want to see what the top paranormal stories are.
Action, thriller, humor, science fiction, coming of age, suspense, drama.
Okay, the top fave stories right now are something called Wolf, and it looks like a werewolf romance. Something called Death and Life, a biography. Granite Windstar by E.A. Blackwell is number 3. Number 4 is called Ragtown by Kelly Stone Gamble, and number 5 is called Icarus Flight School by Chris Dallas.
Yeah, it'd be nice to, like, find each one of these people and see if this is their first time publishing or if they have other stories out or like there's a story on here by somebody called Natalia Shaw. I know Natalie Shaw. I read her books, but I don't know Natalia Shaw. Is it the same person? Is she changing her name? Who knows?
Well, the time has come. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours. I think we should wrap up because I am getting a little bit tired and I want to play some Overwatch before I go to sleep.
Yep, I gotta let the dog out and then get my butt in bed because I have to be up at 8 in the morning.
Your voice sounds really tired.
Yeah. You would think as much as you talk during the day, you don't really think about it. But when you get a job where all you do is talk all day long,
Mm-hmm.
by 11 o'clock, I'm starting to go hoarse.
Yeah, you sound a bit hoarse. All right, Amber, since you are a guest on my channel, you can go ahead and do your outro first.
The never-ending guest, and I love it. Partner in crime. Yep. I am Amber Craft. If you're new to Meadow's channel, you should subscribe to her because, you know, she's great. I usually stream on Sundays at noon Eastern, whatever time that equals for you. But I will not be either on Jayce's stream tomorrow or streaming on my channel because I am going out of town to a rodeo with the youngin'. So normally, but not this weekend. I am going to start streaming right after Charlie on Wednesdays on Twitch. So starting in August, so make sure you are sub to me there, or if you're not, if you're in Charlie's, then they're going to raid me every time. And then hopefully life will get to some sort of schedule. I'm trying to work on it so I can start season 2 of the Afterthought podcast. So you can check out all of season 1. I've got the video format on my channel, and that has links to my podcast and all the other places you may listen. I'm currently reading 3 books at one time, so there's that. It's a crazy month. I'm trying to get a lot of shit done. I'm probably going to fail as usual, but hey, it's me. Well, it wouldn't be me if I wasn't over eager and have way too much on my plate.
It wouldn't be Amber if you weren't overscheduling all of your time.
No, it wouldn't. I don't know why I do it, but I don't know how not to. And I will let y'all know when I go live on Bella for my story. But if you've read book 1 or 2 and would like to get a pre-read of book 3, it will be coming up on Bella. I kind of made that decision today, so that will be coming sometime in August. So look forward to that. That's me.
Yay. Are you guys participating, like entered in the rodeo, or are you just patrons?
This time we're just patrons. Because
Tell me all about it.
The horse just became rideable again this week. So no time to practice or do anything. So
tell me all about the rodeo, because rodeo is a part of my cowboy romance book. Tell me all about it.
I don't have a good small vlogging camera, but I'm going to try to take the big one and see if I can't vlog it, because I really miss making videos and editing them. With that said, I still haven't edited the moving vlog, but I want to try to add that on my plate of everything else and get those done. So that's kind of August plans, is to do the non-book stuff.
Ambitious Amber, that's for sure. All right, well, I guess that leads to me. My name is Meadow Lamoreaux. I do live streams on Tuesday mornings. Well, morning for me, so 2 p.m. Eastern, so I guess that's afternoon for Eastern, but 2 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays, and then same time as today, 10:30 p.m. Eastern on Fridays. And I don't really post videos. I don't have any major announcements coming up, but I am a freelance editor, so if you're looking for one of those, I would love to work with you. I've did both Amber's 2 published books, and she seems to be pleased with my services. And you can go to my website, roastedediting.com. My prices are low so that I can be affordable, and I have a very talented business partner that does developmental editing, and he's like so good at it. Yeah, I'd love to work with you. We do mostly, so far, we've done mostly romance, paranormal romance, and fantasy, but we can branch out, and we really like to do LGBTQ plus fiction, as he and I are both members of that community. So if that sounds good to you, definitely go to my website, contact me on there. I'll do a free sample edit. And yeah, we can get started from there. And thank you to Kelly, the newbie, for joining. I hope you liked me enough to subscribe and stick around for future streams. And good luck with your publishing journey, since this is your first time publishing. Definitely let me know when it's up there, and I will absolutely read it. And yeah, so thank you for being here. I'm going to hit end broadcast now, and I will see you guys next time.